Right, so I've been getting a lot of requests for something under a million category, which holds the value as for the real estate asset as an investment point of view as well. And a lot of people are actually right now, as you have seen, the trend has been changed and a lot of people are actually relocating. So a lot of the calls that I receive are from the families who are relocating. I have explained it in my previous videos as well. But right now, this is the main thing which I believe in. This is the community that I believe in. On the back side of mine, there's a master plan which has been going on for a while. It still holds a lot of value. The community name is Nshama Townsquare, Townsquare by Nshama. And I'm here to explain a little bit of a master plan to give you the overview, what is coming up here, what is the value proposition that we are seeing right now. I think it's the best value proposition there is right now under a million category. I'll explain a bit of the model apartment, what kind of model apartment and the floor plans they are coming up with. Then I'll move around in the community and show you how the activities are going on. There are currently 35,000 residents living inside this community. So right now where we're standing here at the sales center, which is the Jana, and right on the ground floor. And right opposite to me is the park. Here's the crazy part. So these apartments that you're seeing on the master plan, these were launched back in the years, and now it's being handed over where the residents are living in right now. But the value proposition here is the prices started from these buildings where one beds were going for around 450,000 dirhams on a payment plan. Now the prices for the new launch have reached to starting prices have reached to a million dirham. Now the question comes into the mind why we should buy in that the property on the market which is ready. It's actually on the lower side as compared to the off plan. Now, the good part is that you have to really understand the history of the developer. The Nshama is being completely run by the younger brother of Muhammad Alabar, who is actually the CEO of Emaar, who runs Emaar, who's the brainchild of Emaar. So they actually keep upgrading and keep modifying the newer developments in the coming years, and they change the floor plans in a way that the product which comes to the markets fit as per the demand of the residents who are coming to live inside the city. So as you know, like Dubai market is ever changing and it's evolving all the time. The Dubai market that we know 10 years back, it's not the same anymore. And right now, the kind of people who are moving in, they are looking for a spacious layouts. They are looking for a better floor plan. They are looking for that kind of a community, and the buildings are not filled with so many apartments. So here in the old launches that you're seeing these buildings in the whole project, in the whole development, you see they are clustered with studios, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom and 3 bedrooms, and they are comprises of like 400 apartments in total. But right now where we are standing, the new launch, which is coming up as the name as Augusta, they just sold out their previous launch of Odessa. Every time Nshama keeps launching their new developments, it's getting picked up by the investors and homeowners as well, who are actually buying to live in it and relocate in it in the next 3 to 4 years time. So the good part is that 65% of the sales which are happening in Nshama are being actually by the actual homeowners, but not the investors. But the good part is that even if you buy as a homeowner, your property keeps appreciating year on year because of this main reason, that the way they manage the community. So if you go to any Emaar community and if you come to Nshama, you don't feel the difference. You don't feel the big wow difference that there's a quality compromise, or if there is any compromise in the infrastructure, or if there is any compromise on the security, the way they handle inside the community, the kind of outlets are here. So the Starbucks is here, Five Guys is here. I will go to the community tour as well after explaining the master plan, but let's get on it. So right now, the new launch is this, Augusta. The EOIs are open right now. Right now they are accepting EOIs for this tower, and this is yet to come, this block is yet to come, and this block is yet to come. Right now this is the hotel. They're expecting a good prominent hotel chain to open up a hotel inside the community, because you know there are a lot of families, the relatives are coming to visit the city and they want to live nearby, so they're looking for these kinds of hotels inside the community, in the same community, so that they have a good access between each other. If you see all of the master plan, these townhouses and the apartments have already appreciated a lot. So we'll go in detail. We'll go in detail about the master plan and why is this a good investment? Why is this good for a family to live inside a community? Why the families are more attracted towards this community? And as I've already explained that there are already 35,000 residents living inside this community. There are in total like around 20 to 21,000. The figures could be a little bit inaccurate, but the estimated figure of total units inside the community is around 20 to 21,000. It's even lesser than Dubai Hills Estate. It's not very densely populated master community. So let's go over to the tour of the model apartment, and after that let's go towards the tour of the community. All right. So we got the overview of the master plan, and I've explained it to you where the launch is coming up, where we were standing, what is the park, and we'll go over the actual reality of the park after the tour of the model apartment. But right now, just go over the model apartment so that we can have an idea what kind of floor plans they are coming up with. And before I forget, let me mention here that the construction of the school have already been started inside this community. So everything that you need, everything a family needs inside a community is already under development, and some of the things are already operational. So it will become, in the next 2 to 3 years time, it will become a mega city inside a city. So right now we're at the one of the show apartment of Nshama Townsquare. So the Augusta, there is a new launch coming up. Before going over the details of the apartment, I just wanted to show you the kind of materials they are using. So we are standing right now inside the kitchen, and right next to the kitchen is the lounge area. So as you can see the way they have designed, so it will not come as it is, but the walls that you are seeing here, it will come with a wall, so you can design your own apartment. As you can see, the height, the floor to ceiling height is even great. So a lot of the developers in Dubai, they don't usually focus on the heights, they just focus on making a good profit. So this is not that kind of a developer. They make a product which is fit to the market. So as you can see, the lounge have a very ample amount of space requires for living. And let's go over to each room so we can understand. So this is the first bedroom, which they have designed in a way that this is a kid's bedroom. It's actually a 2-bedroom apartment. And as you can see, this is a walk-in closet. The material looks good. And these are the cabinets of the closet. The wood material is also very nice. And this is the washroom. Now, the good part is that this bedroom also has the balcony access. And this is our powder washroom, right? This is our washing area where you can keep your all washing machines and everything. And right opposite to it, there's another master bedroom for the couple. And as you can see, the master bedroom have a very ample amount of space. And the way they have designed it looks very beautiful, but you can actually customize it in a way that you want. And the colors are very nice and dim. And this is the walk-in closet, same as before. This is the washroom of the master bedroom. So basically you are getting a 2.5 bathroom inside this apartment. So I love this layout of 2-bedroom inside this new launch of Augusta. The previous launch also had the quite similar floor plans. If you look at the pricing, the way they have priced their 2-bedroom apartment looks very interesting. So the 1 beds are starting from 1 million, the 2 beds are starting from 1.4 million. So basically in under 400,000 US dollar, you can own a property in which you only have to pay in 3 years time at 200,000 US dollars. Until the handover is done, you don't need to pay that remaining rest of the amount, and you can apply for the bank mortgage as well. That I can help you if you're looking to work with me. I have a huge network of the bankers inside this city. We as a consultant don't charge you any consultation fee. We are covered by the developer. A lot of people don't know about this because of their previous experience inside their own home country. After this, let's go over to the full tour of the community so that you can take a look and understand and imagine what is going on inside this community, why everything what they are launching right now is getting sold out. Even if it takes 15 days, 20 days, but it's getting picked up by the investors and the residents of the city. So yeah, let's move towards the full tour of the community, and after that let's wrap it up and we can jump on a call. All right, when we started this video from the sales center, we were at the Jena, which you can see on the back. This is the building of Jena, and This is the main park of Nshama Townsquare where I'm standing right now. So the good part is that there's so much family activities going on. So it's really hard to shoot a content here. But again, I just wanted to give you the feeler of how the community is looking like, what kind of activities are going on right now. So by the looks of these buildings around the park, the occupancy is full. Even though the floor plans were not even great, what they launched back in the days. But right now, Nshama is changing the game entirely. The floor plans that I've studied of the new launches which are coming up, the good part is that, first of all, it's not very densely populated. Second of all, the floor plans are amazing. They're more spacious. And the good part is that if you have seen the master plan, it's really amazing. And the great thing is that every building is accessible to some park. There are so many pocket parks inside this master plan. So it feels good. Most of the community is not filled with the residential spaces. Most of the community is filled with the activities. So this is the main reason why families love these kinds of communities. They don't want to leave once they settle down. And this is the value proposition for an investor. If an investor is picking up anything in the market, that product should be a complete fit for the families, for the homeowners. Otherwise, there is a very less likely chance that your property price will not shoot up. And the prices are very decent right now at Nshama. It's still not overvalued. I would say it's still very undervalued. The way they have designed the community, the kind of franchises of the big outlets such as Starbucks, Five Guys, the supermarts, the hypermarts are there inside the community, I think still holds a lot of value. And you have to really understand and imagine, like, if these kinds of brands are opening up their franchises inside a community, they actually do their own due diligence. This is the main reason. So when they do their due diligence, they make a 10-year plan or 5-year plan, and they know what will be the response, how much the business is going to come before opening any outlet inside a community. Because, you know, this is the organic growth. If anything that you're picking up in Dubai real estate market, if the product is fit for the demand of a homeowner who actually is looking to relocate in the coming years, they are actually looking for these kinds of assets. So as an investment point of view, I think it will keep appreciating until the end of the master plan. The master plan still has yet to come up with more developments, but right now I think is again a very good entry point. The main thing that I wanted to explain here is that the market is ever changing and the market is demanding the kind of a floor plans, and this is the good part of a good developer, that they actually know what kind of floor plans people need, what kind of homes they are searching for, what kind of communities they are searching for, what kind of locations they are searching for when they are coming to Dubai. So these are the major factors that will hold a value in the future for any development. So as you can see on the right hand side, there's so much activity going on. There's a music playing. So you can see the beautiful splash parks. The children are playing there. It's a very healthy environment. See, I don't sell every development in Dubai. I'm very picky, like my buyers, what kind of developments that I work with. I do my own due diligence before making any content, before covering any developments inside Dubai, because you have to really understand what sells, what actually holds the value for the long-term future. I'm actually standing right next to the Jannah. I was at the park, which was actually in front of the Jannah building. So even the apartments that you were seeing on the back of my side, they're facing towards the parking lot. They are full, completely full. Every property is rented, or even the family who actually bought it, they are actually living in it. So the good part is that on the ground floor of this building, you can see the Carrefour, you can see the pharmacy. So everything which is required for a family to live inside a community, everything is accessible here. And on the front side, you can see there are food trucks on the front side. So trust me, at this time, it's still not that much crowded. The parking lot is completely, empty right now. But in the evening time, there will be a lot of activity from the families coming in. Another thing that I want you to focus on is that this community attracts a lot of residents who are not living inside this community. This is the good part. This shows us that this community will still hold value. There will still be a buyer of this community in the coming future. Because if a community is, attracting attracting a lot of residents who are not living inside this community. That means that everyone who is coming here, they kind of feel settled down. They want to own a home inside a community where they enjoy the vibe, where their families feel very connected, where there's all kinds of activities for the kids, for the family, for the wives, everyone. So this shows us that this development still holds a lot of value. There's still more supply coming in, and these developers have a lot to lose, right? So developers spend a lot of money. If you have been following me for a while, you know that I've explained that in Dubai, everything goes into the escrow accounts. So developer have to put down at least 20 to 30% of the project value before starting any development. Otherwise, the project doesn't get approved. So this is the main reason why everything in Dubai sells. But these developments are why I'm covering it, because these are good for investments as well, and this is fit to the market. So the new developments that are coming up inside this community, even though they are a little bit above the price point, but again, developer also knows that people actually wants to own a home inside this beautiful city of Dubai. But this is the main reason why they're offering very flexible 50-50 payment plan right now, which means that you only have to pay 50% until the handover, and the 50% of the rest of the amount will be paid once you will get called up by the developer to take the keys. And the good leverage is that most of the families who are owning homes here, they want most of that amount of the property price, they want to leverage it through the bank, because they're coming in from the market, which is a ready market. It's the US, UK, Singapore, any market and that you see in the world is a ready market. Dubai, who have changed the game, this city have changed the game. Another thing that I want you to focus on is that the ruler of Dubai, he actually wants more people to own a home inside this community. The vision of the ruler makes these developers offer these kinds of flexible payment plans. Now, I will try to show you more of the community. I will try to cover more of the amenities which are ongoing and active and operational inside this community. This is I wanted you guys to have a look on so that you can imagine why this community still holds a value. So I just wanted you guys to have a quick attention towards the community center of Nshama. On the back end, if you can see, there's a barber shop, there's a Domino's Pizza, there's a bar, there's a optic store as well, and there's a life pharmacy. Are very active, and as you can see, there's too much crowd coming in using these facilities. I'll try to give a quick tour of inside the community center if any security doesn't stop me. So let's go. So as you can see, we're inside the community center of Nshama. On the right hand side there's bakery, and right next to it there's a barber shop, and right next to it is a beauty outlet that we can see. On the left hand side there's Spinneys. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to have a complete overview of this community, that it has everything that a family needs. So there are a lot of people actually outside from the community also using these facilities, but again, for the community, it holds a lot of value. This attracts families. This attracts a lot of crowd. This creates asset value to appreciate more because of the demand. So yeah, we have covered the complete overview of Nshama Townsquare, and I'll be happy to discuss more. So yeah, let's wrap it up. I have shown you and I have make you imagine what does it feel like to live inside a beautiful community which is being managed by a sister concern of Emaar. So if you have more questions, if you want to know more about this community and you want to understand the numbers and everything, my number is mentioned inside this video. You can contact me. We can discuss extensively in detail what kind of developments are more coming in inside Dubai. Again, I covered the Valley as well. Valley is again a beautiful community, but this community comes under the budget of $1 million dirhams. So this is why a lot of buyers who were contacting me, I made this video for them so that they can understand from their own home country what kind of value proposition is this. So yeah, let's wrap it up. This is Matloob Ahmed. Thank you for watching Aeon and Tristle.